You've got as challenging an in-conference schedule, especially on the road, as we've seen in some time. And I could run through them all. You know, you're at Georgia, but the one at LSU, I know a lot of fans are circling. How do you feel about it, even though it's way down the road? It will be to some more than a game. It will be an event all its own as you go back to Baton Rouge.
Well, my biggest problem with the game is this. You know, we had a staff meeting the other day about, you know, who rides on what bus and what players ride on the bus and what coaches ride on what bus and all the organization for all of our road trips. And the coaching staff, no one will ride on the bus with me when we play at LSU next year. So I'm going to be all by myself no matter what. I know it and understand it, and it's player safety and coaches safety, so that's how we're looking at it. But, you know, really, I've always said this, you know, I don't, what we accomplished and what we were a part of and what the fans at LSU helped us accomplish, you know, when we were there, winning a national championship was, you know, a great thing for LSU. It's a great thing for the Sabans. It was a special thing to be a part of, and that's never going to change. It's never, ever going to change. All right, so it is what it is, and it will always be in our heart. We have a lot of good friends there. The people there have always been fantastic to us, and we're going to go there and do everything in a first-class way and play in that game. We're at a different school right now. We don't have to hate each other to compete in a 3-hour football game as hard as both teams can compete and respect each other at the end of the day. And that's the way we'll look at it. That's the way we'll do it. I know some people have a hard time doing that, but it's not going to change us.
Some people do have a hard time letting go. But have you ever reflected how many championships you might have won had you stayed?
No. I mean, I think that, you know, the coaches there now, Les Miles, have done a fantastic job, won a lot of games, won a championship, and you know, I was always happy to see a lot of the guys that we had, you know, some part of being recruited, you know, the recruitment of, as well as the coaches who were there. But they really went there because of LSU and the spirit of LSU, and just good to see them do well.
And we're coming off a situation where the SEC has had the last 2 national champions, 3 of the last 5. What does it say about not only the conference, but your ability to do exactly what you're trying to do?
Well, I think this is an outstanding conference, and I think that the fact that 3 national championships have been won here in the last 5 years, you know, speaks volumes of the quality of play and the quality of players and the quality of the coaching staffs that are in this league. And it's not an easy road. You know, when you got to play in the SEC championship game, you usually play another top 10 team just to have to get to the game. So it says a lot. But it also gives us all tremendous hope that we can do it. If we do a good job and we can, you know, dominate our division and our league, that we all have a chance to do that. And I think that's why this is a great league.